Guys, we moved to another spot. This is where we took Hunter's brother opening day at youth. And we just drove by and saw a whole flock of turkeys. He's got like 50 minutes to try to get on them, and they're probably 400 or 500 yards away.
Yeah.
So we're going in. We're going in really light. Well, I'm going in light. Hunter's got he's gonna stay for a week or two. So
Game plan.
he's got a backpack on. But we're gonna go in light and just see how close we can get to him. Just had a butterfly in my face. The way we're going in, we're gonna be on top of this ridge this whole time. And it's just a series of fields. So we're gonna cut across this top ridge on a cornfield that connects to another grass field that connects to another cornfield. And then we're gonna try to drop down into this little island and see if we can't call Tom out of the group, or even a Jake at this point. A bird.
Bearded hen.
Yeah. Any bird with a beard.
Bird.
That's hard for me to say. I was stuttering. Yeah, we're gonna run in after him. See what we can do.
Yeah.
I'm already out of breath.
I know. Pretty good.
Oh, guys, it looks like they're gonna work right up this side. This whole hedgerow. It's like going back where we just crossed. We're gonna walk down this hedgerow. Set up. What? Oh, yeah. We're gonna just stay low anyways. We're gonna try to set up at the end of this hedgerow. See if they don't just make their way to us in 40 minutes. Say we're moving pretty quick. I don't know what's the move. Back to Jake. If that's the case, I think call. Guys are calling our Jake with Hunter's phone. This guy bedded down and had 13 hens walk by him. I did not move a muscle. I start calling. He starts Jake yelping to Hunter's phone.
Jake coming in. You're right. It's right here. Right. Come. Can't see. Center one.
Center one?
I'm pretty sure.
Which one? Far right?
One of them. I can't tell. Got him.
Bro, show the camera. If it can see.
I can't see. It's 11:56.
11:56? Dude, we got it done. That was the craziest freaking hunt I've ever had. I don't know how much you guys caught of that, but we're sitting there calling this. See, zoom in on him and see if there's a Tom. Because there was one Tom in that group. I see the Tom, yeah. Dude, craziest hunt ever. Crazy, that beats Ashland's hunt. Can you help me find my... Oh, there it is. Is that on me? Yeah. That is the craziest hunt I've ever had. We're sitting there calling in a Jake. Hunter's like, what is wrong? No one saw him bed down. He bed down, and Hunter's like, is he hurt? Because he had 13 Jakes walk by him. Yeah, it's definitely a Jake.
Probably.
He had 13 hens walk by him, and he's just laying there. And I'm like, there's no way we can call this bird in. All the other birds went over the hill, but we're stupid.
You got another shell in that, right? Just in case.
Yeah.
All right. I think we better go walk over to him. Just
stop that and then start recording again.
Woo! Man, this has been a long week.
Jake down. I needed a Jake fan for my decoy anyway.
Yeah, we're just getting ready to shoot the big boys next. Sorry guys, this lens zooms in about 1.5 miles.
I think I shot the one with the smallest beard.
Really?
I had the Tom, but I could not see which one was him.
Yeah. It got to the point where they were moving. I'm like, just shoot one of them. Wait. I don't even know what time it is, so you might just want to detonate one. Yeah. That middle one, I was talking about the 3. I didn't realize that there was another 4 set up next to him.
No, you said, I look over here and I just see a white head. I'm like, what is that? I look over, I'm like, that's that Tom from earlier, just broke from his hens. And I'm sitting there, I'm on my foot again. I'm like, oh, this hurts so bad. And I'm waiting for them to get below the hill, because I'm like, I don't care if there's Jake spook at all. I want these Toms to get all riled up. There's 7 Toms right there.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm sitting there, and I see this whole group get under there, and I'm like, well, at this point, they're going to be in range. Yeah. They aren't. So I'm just like, slowly sit down, bring the gun up, and I'm like, all right.
I'm like,
and then I see.
I could see them all right here. I could see them all. They were chasing each other around and stuff. I'm like, right. And then when they start coming, I'm like, right. And I see you go. I see your eyes get about like that big.
Because I couldn't see them and you could. I'm like, there must be like 40 yards.
I'm like, right. And you're like, hey.
Is that recording?
Yeah.
I'll get her all set up. Unless she's still kicking. Oh, he's not kicking.
That wasn't that far of a shot at all. Oh, touch high, but we got her.
Yeah, he's a Jake, but I don't know. Just the whole week the whole way this week has been going, and just how well that whole hunt went the last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It was what, 48?
Yeah.
And it's 58 right now. So not even the last 6 minutes of that hunt.
Yeah, it's just at 12 o'clock right now.
I don't think Hunter was filming me because there's 100 birds that he had to keep in the frame.
I was filming all the
I was
birds.
setting up like this. We had about 7 Toms right here, and I'm set up with my gun in one hand, watching these Toms, and out of the corner of my eye, I see a white head, and I'm like, it must be that Jake. I don't really care if he comes. And I look, and I just see a field of red heads, and I'm like, this is gonna be fun.
I got the footage of them all running down the hill.
Did you?
It was sick.
So I had Hunter. Well, I think Hunter just read my mind. He's like, I gotta start calling because I was worried about getting set up to where I could shoot. So anyways, I end up sitting down like this somehow, I think, and I just had the gun like this, and Hunter kept going, right, and I could hear him up here putting. I'm like, all right, I know where about one of them is. There's about 8 of them to choose from. And they come up, and I was just waiting to see a beard because I wanted to shoot a long beard, not a Jake. But it got to the point where they were all putting, and I'm like, all right, I gotta pick one. And he was the furthest one to the right that had his head still up, so I'm like, dusted it with the old TSS. And then we had a field of Jakes. This time we had a field of Jakes with a Tom. And then a family of Toms. 13 hen, like it was just the coolest, one of the coolest hunts. I put it up there. But yeah, here's a look at him. You gotta zoom in, I'll show him the beard in a second.
Yeah.
This is his tail fan. Then we'll roll him over. He's got probably the biggest beard I've ever seen. That's what I'm working with. The old 3.5 inch, I'd give it 3.5. The old 3.5 incher, but I mean, that was just an awesome hunt, so I don't even care. Just the experience, I don't care that I ended up with a Jake. Like, it was just the coolest hunt. One of the coolest hunts. We ended up, if we would have sat up there where those birds were, we would have had the whole family of Toms dead because we would have been able to see down there. We would have had all those Toms at 90 yards, but I think we could have called them in a little closer.
Yeah. This setup, as dumb as it was actually really smart setup.
Here, hold on. I'll switch to this angle for a second. You don't need to stop that.
Right.
This, Hunter, get down on your, like how you're sitting when you're filming.
I was like this.
This is the turkey's point of view. And then I'm obviously like here. But this is what the turkey sees when he comes in. And he still fell for it. So when these birds are riled up and you've got a big group of males and at least one of them's gobbling, then they're all gonna get just crazy and they're gonna be wound up. So it's easy to trick them like that, but I don't know. It's just, that was a really cool thing.
The bird that came down with the white head, all the other birds seen him that he was coming down here towards the supposedly hen.
Mm-hmm.
and the whole hill just started moving towards them.
There's no male decoy.
No. There was your tripod that's black. That's the
Yeah.
only thing I think they thought was a hen, I
I mean,
guess.
honestly, it does look like a hen. It's got one big eye and a beard. But we're gonna go on, get out of here, get some cool shots.
Get it tagged.
Oh yeah, I gotta throw a tag on it. But am I still in frame?
Yeah.
I'm at a loss of words. I don't know. I mean, it's just a Jake, but I'll keep saying it. It's the coolest hunt I've ever had. But in the moment, you're gonna say that anyways. I don't know. You got any words?
I wish it was a Tom, but the experience was wicked.
Yeah, I know. I was just hoping I could see their beards, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
All I saw was their heads.
It was pretty obvious that they all were males.
Yeah. Yeah, they all came in. Then down here, you could hear the Jake.
Yeah.
That was cool. But
You like your new gun?
first kill with the new gun. Missed a bird at like 70 yesterday. Shot at him with Longbeard XRs, and then today at 40, I shot him with the TSSs, if that makes any sense. But I don't know, it's a pretty sick setup. We're gonna log off here and get some cool pictures, some B-roll. All right, catch you guys on the next one. That's so